I hope to rekindle memories of a time and place nearly forgotten. Despite the physical traces of Tipperary being hard to find, memory has proved to be more powerful than Tom Moore's bulldozers. I was 12 years old when I was evacuated to Lochee to escape the Clydebank blitz. Luckily for me, my mother's sister, Mary Muir, and her Lochee family agreed to take me into the safety of their wee garret in Tip, and that was the start of my wartime adventure. I remember the awful noise when I was riding that tram. I hope I got off at the right stop. My mum gave me a note with directions before I left Clydebank. I was to turn left and go down Athol Street. It wasn't too hard to find my way, without bombs coming down on me. Look at the size of the own chimney over there. If we managed to get hold of a bit of chalk, me and my cousins Lizzie and Agnes would play hopscotch. They called it poxies. I played football over in Maloney's Park with my laddie cousins, Peter, Wally, James, Thomas and Alec. Cousin James was the best player. I remember wondering why one of the houses didn't have any windows. I found out later on it was because folk that lived there couldn't pay their rent. So the fact they took the windows in. I felt calm, just looking at the empty windows. I hadn't eaten a rabbit before. Alfie, one of the neighbours, did a bit of poaching. He was a friend of the family, and if he had a good day, he'd hand in a rabbit. Otherwise, we'd be sitting down to a piece and dripping. A Julie piece was brought. I fair enjoyed the raspberries, I think, that were in it. I had to share a bed back home, but there were 4 of us sharing that bed. Packed in like sardines we were. You couldn't move, but you were all roasting. No need for a hot water bottle back then. I remember Abdi sitting around the wireless to find out what was happening in the war. A lot of the men were all fighting. Sometimes we listened to music, but most of the time I was out in the park playing with my cousins and pals. It was so cold in the house. Huddled together around the range while the tea was cooking on the stove fair warmed it up. I was soon reminded that even though I was far from home, I wasn't any further away from the war. The gas marks were just as smelly as in the shelter back here. I remember out back was the air raid shelters. They were tough folk, so Abdi had to stand up for themselves. And that's why a lot of the wee laddies turn up boxing. I got feared when I saw the shelter. I mind having to run down to ours in Clydebank when the bombs were dropping. It made me wonder why I had to leave my family and move here if they needed shelters here too. I remember that bum of a Cox's start giving me such a flag. I ran away down here. The shelter was only good for drawing on the wall and playing hide and seek. The Germans didn't seem interested in bombing Tip. I wrote to Ma often as I could. I missed my own family. It was an awful long way to Lochee, but at least I got to escape the war and play with my cousins. I wrote about all the different foods I ate. There was even incred stovies, and also the funny way that the folk spoke. It was like a foreign language. I was well looked after, but I missed my ma something terrible. I remember how Lochee felt like a country all in its own. I didn't even ken where Dundee was, but I thought I must have been awfully far away. My cousin said Dundee folk were different from Lochee folk. They even talked different.